Hello everyone, my name is Lynette. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. In today's video, I thought I would share with you my #1 favorite seed catalog when it comes to growing perennials. But before we get into that, let me explain what's going on here. I just had cataract surgery and I'm supposed to wear sunglasses until I go see the doctor later today, and then hopefully he'll tell me to take them off. But rather than sit here with these dark shades on that look absolutely ridiculous, I decided I would use an old pair of sunglasses. I would pop one lens out so at least you can see my eyes, because when you're talking face to face to people, people like to look at your eyes. Our eyes are the windows to the soul. So for right now, you're just going to have to bear with me with this funny looking sunglass situation. Anyway, my favorite seed catalog for perennials is called Jelitto's. That's Jelitto. Now, it's a company out of Germany. They send you this beautiful catalog if you go online and you order it. It's about 200 pages of herbs, grasses, perennials, all kinds of things are in this wonderful catalog. And this catalog looks like it's coming out for 2 years. So I have the 26-27 catalog here with me. So if you want to grow perennials, I strongly suggest that you order a copy of this catalog, or you can go online and look at their online website as well. I first learned about this company about 30 years ago when I started my gardening journey. I wanted to grow perennials, but perennials can be expensive. So when you want to do them economically, you look for a seed source. And I was thrilled when I found this company. Their selection was phenomenal, and I was able to grow so many varieties that I was actually able to start a little bit of a side hustle. I would sell perennial seedlings at our Master Gardener sponsored Urban Flower Festival. It was held once a year, and it was open to the public with all different vendors selling all different kinds of flowers and pots, and you name it, it was there. But I was the only one selling seedlings, and I sold thousands of seedlings, and it's all because of this one catalog. Because of the number of varieties of seeds that they offer, there is no way that they can put one picture of everything that they're offering in their catalog. If you want to see pictures, it's best to go to their website. But if you're like me and you like books, then grab the catalog, grab your phone, and use the two of them together. What makes Jelitto's so special? Let's think columbine. Columbine is a great perennial plant, very easy to grow from seed, and the hummingbirds absolutely love it. You want to grow columbine? Go to their catalog, look up Aquilegia, which is the Latin name. Their catalog is by Latin, so this is a good way to brush up on your Latin. Don't worry if you say it wrong. Don't worry if you can't spell it, as long as you can recognize it. But you go to the page with Aquilegia. There's 75 different varieties of columbine. 75. What other catalog can you find 75 different varieties of columbine? And then let's look at, what else do I have marked here? Campanula. You like campanula? About 75 varieties of campanula as well. And then let's see what else we have. Delphiniums. Delphiniums. Probably about 40 different varieties of delphinium. And then let's see what else we have here. Lupins. Lupins. Different varieties of lupins as well. Now, along with having this different variety of lupins or delphiniums or columbine, here's the other great thing about this company. You can buy packages of seeds that are mixed, but you can also buy just certain colors. So for example, the lupins. When I was selling my seedlings, everybody wanted red lupins. Red lupins. Now you can buy a Russell mix of lupin seeds, and you can get the whites and the creams and the blues and the purples, but to get just solid red, you have a hard time finding seeds with just solid red. I could get just red lupins, or if I want a certain color of delphinium, say the purple with a white eye or a bee in it, you can get just that variety. So you don't have to buy a mix of flower seeds. That's just one of the things that makes Jelittos so special. Jelittos will also do some plant breeding. In the very front of their catalog, they will show you what their new introductions are. And I don't know if any of you watched Heidi from Garden Crossing. She was talking about the new introductions that they're going to be promoting from their business. And they talked about the Heliopsis bleeding hearts, which is a wonderful plant. It's about maybe 3 feet tall. Heliopsis, it has orangey flowers on it, and the foliage is kind of a bronze color foliage. Really great Heliopsis. It blooms almost all summer long. It's fantastic. Well, guess what? Guess who developed that plant? Yup. And guess where you can buy the seeds? Yup, right here. So you don't have to buy a single plant from the garden center. You can get a package of seeds and grow those seeds yourself. Now, one thing you have to remember when you're growing perennials from seed, the first year they sleep, the second year they creep, the third year they leap. So if you buy a big plant in a pot, you're probably going to have it in flower that year and subsequent years after that. When you're growing things from seed, you really have to be looking towards the future and be optimistic, because you're not going to get flowers necessarily that first year. You'll get some the second year, and that third year your plant will be very mature and you'll get all your flowers. So you have to have patience when you're growing from seed, but the savings is phenomenal. This catalog is worth having in your gardening library just for the amount of information that's in here. It's going to give you the Latin name of the plant. It's going to give you the common name of the plant. It's going to give you the variety, if it's a special variety of seeds that you're going to be growing here. It'll give you the color of the flowers. It's going to tell you how tall it's going to get. It is in centimeters. It's a German company. We have to deal with that. But it also gives you the U.S. hardiness zones, which makes it so fantastic when you're going through here and trying to pick out some plants. You will know exactly which ones were hardy in your area. The other thing that I find super, super valuable is what's called the germination code. And there's about 20 different codes. They'll list it in a column down here. And you will know exactly what treatment you need to give those seedlings to get them to grow. I tend to like to look for a code 15 or 16. They don't require anything special. They're super easy to grow. But we know some seeds require all kinds of crazy things. Some seeds germinate slowly. Some need to be, at 70 or 80 degrees, and then you have to put them in darkness and blah, 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 blah. This has a list of everything that every seed needs to grow. In the back of the book, all those codes are listed, and you can look them up and see exactly what that seed needs to grow before you purchase the seeds. Now, we know some seeds do like to have a cold treatment, which this time of year, winter sowing is perfect for that. But if you're like me and don't have really good luck with winter germination or winter sowing, this company offers what's called gold nugget seeds. And some of their most popular seeds, they will treat and already give them that cold treatment. So you can buy the gold nugget seeds and you don't have to worry about that cold treatment in winter sowing. So I find this book just wonderful to have as a reference book. I can go back and look up the seed in here and see what it's required to germinate, so I know whether it's going to be one that is quick and easy or it's going to need some special care. As I mentioned earlier, this company is out of Germany, therefore all of the seed prices are listed in euros. If you're in the United States, you can call their Louisville office. I will put their phone number up here on the screen for you, and you can ask things like how to convert the euros to dollars. Is there a minimum order due? Are there going to be tariff issues? How long does it take for your seeds to get here? I'm sure the Louisville office will be glad to answer those questions for you. And if you're outside of the United States, I would go to their website. I'm sure they have other branches around the world that could answer the questions that you have about this company. I love Jelitto seeds, and I think you guys will love them too. I've always had fantastic luck with their germination rate. Their selection is fantastic. I cannot recommend them highly enough. If you already order from them, please let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to how many of you know about this company already. And also, let me know where you order your seeds, because I'm always looking for interesting seeds and places to order seeds from. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, I hope you will like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.